Hello, friends, and welcome back to Stan's Cutlery Universe. And today I'm doing a two for Tuesday, that fun open tag from Mr. Tom over there at Knife Delights. And for those of you that don't know, yesterday, the 13th of October, was the United States Navy's 250th anniversary or birthday, whatever you want to call it. And Mr. Tom, being a Navy veteran, if you haven't already said thank you for your service, happy birthday to him, please go over there and do that. Tom is a great guy, a great friend, made this awesome open tag that is so fun to do. And really, I know he'd appreciate it. And as he jokingly said to me, the Marine Corps gets two birthdays. We get, yesterday and then our birthday in November. And I told him, well, that's because we just drank for a month. We're happy. But anyways, today on Two for Tuesday, I got a couple of cool knives here that I'm going to share. They are both from Frost Cutlery. They're both from this style box and are at least, sorry, get something in my, at least 20 years old in their manufacturing, because I got these back, it was like 20 years ago. So first off, we're going to look at this beautiful, we got a rag here to wipe them off, because they get that sitting in a box, I don't want to say scum on them, but they get that look. And I've been looking at them too. Got this beautiful lock back. Look at this thing is so good looking. This is, how long is this, 3 7/8 inch closed. And my fingers, excuse them please, this was made in Pakistan. I had an ink cartridge attack me changing it in the printer. But yeah, just a very, very well made knife. Can't really complain about it. Not exactly perfectly centered. Does have a really nice long nail nick pull there. Love the clip point look. Got the come on, you can do it, German stainless steel. Got the Frost Flying Falcon, come on, Frost Cutlery. But just a very, very handy size pocket knife folder. The lockup is remarkable. I mean, there is zero blade play. Like I said, you can see it's got brass liners, nickel silver bolsters, 3-pin design. She's a little dried out. I got to get some lubricant, and I probably should have done that before I did the video. But you know how I like to roll. I like to just roll raw, I guess is what you'd call it. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful, simple knife. Looks like it's a black plastic of some type. It's definitely not bone. Some type of black composite or brown composite, whatever you want to call it. But a good looking knife. Now, the second one here, I was really surprised. This is a really, really good looking, really, really, in my opinion, well-made knife. I shouldn't say a surprise, but the black boxes from Frost can sometimes be pretty, can let you down sometimes. But this is a beautiful moose pattern. Or muskrat, I'm sorry, muskrat pattern. Look at that. Yeah, beautiful muskrat. 2-spring muskrat. So is that where they call it a modified muskrat? I can't remember what they call that. But again, on that blade, Frost Flying Falcon. On the same blade, you got the German steel. This is made in Pakistan. But just a beautiful, beautiful piece right there. I mean, look at that thing. That is just, again, same materials, same. Let's get this opened up all the way. I mean, and we'll close this one. These fit so nice in hand. I can understand why some people like the larger moose like this. Just a really, really, wow, some snap on these Frosties. Good looking. Again, brass liners. Look at that back spring. It looks like one piece of steel. Man, it just a beautiful knife, and that's what I'm trying to say here is, I know Frost Cutlery gets a bad reputation. And some of it is very well earned and deserved, you know. But when you get into their knives where they're actually making traditional folding pocket knives or traditional like Bowie knives and stuff, whoever they have manufacturing them for them over there in Pakistan, I've said this before, there is a district, I want to say it's a I always say it wrong, district, that they have been making cutlery for hundreds of years. And some of those manufacturers are very, very, very good. The problem that you get is, I think Frost, in the past at least, has always looked for the best price they can get. Well, sometimes they change manufacturers and the quality is no longer there. Because you're only going to get a certain level of quality for, if a knife they're selling in the United States for $10 back in the day, being one of these, they have them made over there for $2, shipped back over here for $1 because they're probably shipping a train load or a big Conex box, not Conex, but a big shipping container load over when they ship them. So they to keep that cost, they got to constantly probably change manufacturers. Well, when they change a manufacturer, now you got a manufacturer who maybe never made this style knife before, and now they're doing it, but they're struggling. And I think Frost has come a long ways. They have now seemed like they have streamlined what they're doing, and I'll be honest with you, even their cheaper little dollar knives, I have not gotten one that's absolute garbage in a long, long time. When you buy a dollar knife, not to be rude, you get a dollar knife. That's a dollar knife. But what I've noticed is, like, their traditional cutlery has come a long ways. And I'm actually really impressed with how good these are from 20 years ago, because at that time, Frost was still, in my opinion, struggling to find exactly where they wanted to be and what they wanted to be. Jim Frost wanted that company just to grow, 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 grow. And hey, that's awesome. That is a great thing for a company. But you get to a point of diminishing returns. You get to the point of, okay, to gain the next level of growth, we have to skimp on quality. We have to skimp on this. You got to give up something to keep the prices the same and still grow. And I think now, and just before Jim passed, probably about 2 years before Jim passed, I noticed a difference in like what they were offering. The thing is, it's businesses are like a big ship. Now, you or I, as collectors, we decide, okay, we no longer want to collect folding hunters. We want to collect muskrats. For us, it's like, new turn, no problem. For a company, it takes longer. It takes, years, months, if not years, to do the turn, because you have outstanding orders still, where you've made the orders. You have other things going, your inventory you already have. So it takes, months or years to turn that ship. And I think that's what was happening with Frost Cutlery just before Jim passed. I noticed that whoever's running it now, the Frost members, they seem like they are trying to get better quality knives in and stuff. They still have their El Cheapos, but that's okay. That's something that Frost is kind of known for, is those bundles, and there is a market for them, obviously, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But I guess what I'm trying to say in this Two for Tuesday is, I don't want to get preachy by any means. If you haven't tried a Frost Cutlery, especially a traditional knife, next time you're at a swap meet or someplace, and you see a couple Frost Cutleries, give them a look. I mean, don't be surprised. Some of them are going to be, depending on how old they are going to be turds. I don't know any other way to say it. I apologize. I just don't know any other way to say it. And I think my mic might have died, but maybe not. So you just got to do what you got to do. But don't be afraid to give Frost Cutlery a chance. I mean, look at that. This thing has such, and it doesn't matter which blade. And I haven't lubed this or anything. This is just being an amazing, amazing piece of cutlery right here. I mean, how this is just phenomenal. We'll open up the other blade. Pulls probably about a 4, but man, it just snaps in. You can't. you can't complain about something like, I'm not very good at this and I cut myself a lot of times when I do this. So there we go. Because my hands, I can't feel them fully. So I'm always like watching to make sure I don't have my fingers in there, because then it's like, slip, oh, and actually you don't even usually feel it. It's like I'm moving around going, oh, I'm bleeding. But yeah, just really nice pieces of cutlery that aren't going to break the bank, that you're going to have some fun with, and if you're new to getting into knives like this and stuff, just check them out. I won't say they're up there with Rough Rider, because Rough Rider has definitely made an amazing name for themselves. I'm not gonna besmirch Rough Rider at all. I've said it before. I'm a Rough Rider fanboy. If you're looking to get into modern or traditional knives, and even some moderns, Rough Rider is a great way to go. That's not going to break the bank. But another option is, with looking carefully and searching, you can find a beautiful frost cutlery knife that'll make you happy, give you years of good service. Just check and can't feel the pin transitions or anything. And you'll just enjoy it, and you'll be happy, and you'll be able to have pride and ownership of what you have. So if you made it this long with me, I appreciate you all. Again, if you get a chance, go over and tell Tom happy birthday. United States Navy has been with us 250 years now. Marine Corps is next month, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. America turns 250 next year. I worry about this country. We There's always been divides in this country. Always. I mean, you can go right back to whenever, but the violence and stuff on has gotten out of hand. Well, not going to get preachy. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. Live long, prosper, and collect your own way.